r/AskReddit. What is something that your profession allows you to do that would otherwise be illegal? We know what emails you write, what porn you surf and what little work you actually do. We are admins. I read that to the tune of the farmer's insurance commercial. We are admins, bum badum bum 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 bum. I get to walk into my workplace with an axe and nobody blinks an eye. It would be very strange to not be carrying an axe, to be honest. Imagine if you carried in a feather duster and the building went into lockdown and the surrounding streets were cordoned off. That's how my staff act around a feather duster if I ask them to use it. I get paid by the US government to look at child pornography. Mostly sitting in office buildings for Secret Service, FBI, Homeland Security, and, rarely, local police departments. This is because the government has to pay for a defense attorney if a defendant can't afford an attorney, and the attorney has the right to hire a computer forensic expert, and check the evidence in person. In 20 years, I've seen only one case where the prosecuting attorney got the defendant mixed up with another defendant and I had to say, guys, this defendant does not have any of this evidence at all on his computer, and they quickly found the mistake. Other than that, the government mostly gets it right, but there have been a few cases where although the evidence existed, the government got search warrants that were not exactly legal. Most of the work is not designed to show that the defendant is innocent but rather to quantify how guilty he is, and or find evidence that sort of explains the story, and or if they represent a threat to others. In other words, it's used at sentencing but not at trial. No one wants to present this evidence in front of a jury. I have access to pretty much every explosive known to mankind. Also, I can legally cook meth, as long as I do the paperwork for it. Edit, I should clarify, chemical explosives. Edit 2, I've gotten a lot of two very different yet similar responses, lots of people asking what job, and lots of people saying, a fellow chemist. Yes, I'm a research chemist. Edit 3, the meth cooking is to train local Leo in spotting meth labs. DEA occasionally runs clinics, I've participated in one. Stick my fingers up people's vaginas and bums. Not a pervert, just a nurse. Why not both? Nurse avert? I think the term is perverized. Perfect. The grave robbing and general looting. Edit, for people asking how long has to pass for grave robbing to be considered archaeology, the short answer is, it depends. You can't put an arbitrary number on that. What culture is the grave from? Are there living descendants? What is the justification for excavation? Fellow archaeologist.
Ethical penetration tester, for you've been trained to be a cybercriminal but to use my knowledge to help people. Oh right, computers. Right. I was thinking something. I dunno. Else.
Handle and purchase very dangerous chemicals. Some lockers are literally referred to as the poison locker. Edit, there is also the dangerous room. What kind of job do you have? My friend jokes about this, but she's a chemist. At the moment I'm a laboratory engineer in the life science industry. Having access to clients' personal information, SSN, address, phone number, etc. along with their finances. Nigerian prince? I arrange for people to take power tools, knives and ropes into prisons. I worked in construction in a prison. 2 hours to check in, work 4 hours, 2 hours to check out. Heaven forbid you forget an essential tool outside of the 17 locked doors and gates. Why does it take so long to check in/out? Our sister company at my old job did prison work. One day in the yard a gigantic guy walked over, picked up a 24-inch pipe wrench, and made a beeline for another guy. Luckily a guard intervened. Construction tools can be used as weapons. Make people radioactive. Ever given someone enough radiation to give them superpowers? It's very easy to give someone enough radiation to cause cancer, as it's a stochastic risk. We just never know, and we hope that the reason that they are receiving the radiation outweighs that. As for superpowers, they keep their identity secret. Watch people shower. E. Seems like I finally got the formula for updates right. I do that too. I'm an occupational therapist. I do that too. I work in IT. Going on closed trails or off trail in areas that have been closed to the public for field research. Pokemon Go player, field biologist. Close enough. Pokemon now living too.
I get to use all the for official use only center media neutrons on the highway.
I had a friend get pulled over for doing this. And the cop came up and said to him these are for official use only. His response was yeah, I was officially using it. It went well. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.